We were, talking about the improvement in the overall sentiment since Tuesday. Fed decision is out. No, negative surprises as such. In fact, they sound more dovish than the market was even anticipating. Yields cooled off, dollar cooled off, oil cooled off. But again, the opening has not been something to write home about, right? We are still in the green. We are still staging a bounce back. What's your overall assessment of the market as things stand, sir?
Good morning, Suyash. So the highlight on the prior trading session was the abrupt selling, which came from the levels of 22,800 all-time high levels. Now, probably in the sense which we derive looking at today's market is that it was because it was a truncated week. People are waiting for that Fed decision, and so all this is done now. It's behind our back, and now the markets are back again on a strong footing as the opening goes. Today being the weekly expiry for the Nifty index, 22,500 is a major support level to keep an eye on, because if you look at the current weekly expiry or the next weekly expiry, a lot of put writing positions are at 22,500. One more surprising thing which I like to mention here is that last couple of days, although the markets have been choppy, especially the Nifty index, if you look at the positioning by the FIIs in the derivatives segment, there has been strong buying numbers. The long short ratio has improved to 52 longs to around 48 shorts. So it means that in this choppiness, probably the FIIs are buying into the market. That's what the data has to say. So it's just a matter of time. We will stick to the levels: 22,800 resistance, 22,500 support. The view for the Nifty is positive. It is positive till we trade above the 22,500 mark. Nifty should reattempt the breakout of 22,800, and whenever it does so, you will have levels of 23,000 plus coming soon in the month of May.
All right, also wanted to get your view on Nifty Bank because, it was due to hit that landmark on Tuesday. We were very close to that 50,000 level, about 25 points shy of it. But then we witnessed about a 600-point crash. Now, this morning also, we have, by the way, taken support at around 49,000. Even this morning, Nifty has posted modest gain. Bank Nifty is still trading on a flattish note, but still trading above that 49,000 level. So, does that become a key support for Bank Nifty, sir, in your opinion?
Yeah, I completely agree. In the last few days of the trading, the proceedings, what my understanding is Bank Nifty has strength over the Nifty index on a comparative basis. Now, we were looking at the prior high levels. So if you look at Bank Nifty, the prior high levels of roughly around 49,000, which were seen way back in April 10th, they have been broken out 2 trading sessions back, and that breakout has happened with strong volumes, and that's a positive development for the Bank Nifty going ahead. So yes, the Nifty breakout has not happened, but Bank Nifty breakout is in place. 49,000 is an important level to watch if you are a short-term trader. Yes, the sense is that probably if the indices were to move from here, it will be probably Nifty which will take the lead, but Bank Nifty also you don't see any major weaknesses yet. In fact, private banking names like Axis, ICICI, even the small private banks like a Federal Bank, a Bandhan Bank, all are coming to the rescue. Even HDFC Bank is showing signs of a rebound. So banking pack is still strong till it trades above 49,000. There is a good chance it might make a reattempt for the resistance of 50,000 mark. So stick to the levels: 49,000 support, 50,000 resistance. The broader view still stands strong in Bank Nifty till we trade above the 50,000 mark.
Good morning, Akshay. Now, what has been in the news last few days is the split in the Godrej family. Nadir Godrej and Adi Godrej get most of the listed companies along with Innovia Multiventures, Godrej Seeds and Genetics, and Amudi Real Estate. The other side, that is led by Jamshid Godrej, Naireka Holkar, get Godrej and Boyce Manufacturing, Godrej Holdings Limited, Godrej Infotech. What do you make of such a split where all the listed companies are coming on one side? And if we look at the stocks, they're all in the positive last few days. Even Aztec Life Sciences, which was negative last 1 year, is in the positive last 5 days. So that is my first question. What do you make of such a split?
See, the initial sense which I derive looking at this is that it's more of, a corporate rejig, and the understanding is temporarily things should cool off, especially in the stocks which you have mentioned. Majority of the counters, if you look at the Godrej counters, they are slightly in a profit booking mode. So it would be unwise to kind of build a position at this point of time. I would say let the dust settle, let there be more clarity. So I would not be very keen keen to jump onto the stocks, let them settle down for the next 5-6 trading sessions. As far as some of the stocks which you named, especially Aztec goes, opening has been good, but there has been profit booking at higher levels. So again, if you look at most of the Godrej names too, there has been a similar kind of pattern which I observed. So I would suggest that let the dust settle, let things fall in place. Then only we will review the stocks and take a bet depending on the price setup on these names which you suggested.
All right. Also wanted to pick your brains on Vedanta. I mean, the stock is in focus. The company is also in focus because, there are reports that Vedanta is going to invest about 20 billion across its businesses in India over the next 4 years. It's also looking to sell the steel business, but only at the right price. Now, of course, Vedanta stock, I mean, it has done phenomenally well over the past 1 month, giving returns of about 30%. And given its well-diversified portfolio as far as metals are concerned, I think it's best placed to benefit from that upcycle in commodity prices. But Akshay, coming back to the stock again, we have seen very good and healthy performance from Vedanta lately. The problems still are looming for them. The debt problem, the servicing of debt also is a major issue for them. What's your assessment of Vedanta over here? We are back above 400 levels. How much higher can Vedanta go from here?
From the metals and mining pack, Vedanta has clearly stood out in the last month of price action. From around 270 to 400, it's been a very explosive move, and the momentum is very strong in this counter. Now, my understanding is the momentum indicators are very positive. The technical setup hints that almost 70% of the price move has already been done. Probably the next 20-25% move is still on in the stock. So, if you were to predict where this would kind of halt or see some major profit booking, the levels which I foresee is 440. That's the level you should watch for. So still around 30-40 rupees more to go for Vedanta. These were the highs which were tested in the month of April 2022. So that's a very strong barrier. So from the current rate, still there is more steam left for Vedanta. If one is holding on to the script, I suggest 440, 430 roughly in that zone is where you decide to take your profits off the table. If someone is also keen on getting back in the stock from a trading perspective, still 30-40 points more to go. So I would suggest kind of accumulate within the range of 390 to 400, 430, 440 targets should be on still.